Dude, finally making progress. Oh man. All right. Audio speed. Camera rolling. Mark it.
My name is Nick, and I'm a Christian filmmaker. I recently just finished wrapping up a project called Prophet of the Last Hour. It was a film that I made still in film school, and I was asked to create a film that was something like 3 minutes, something around 3 minutes, and I ended up making a film that was like 11 minutes long. So yeah, I guess you could say I'm an overachiever. But yeah, so it's been an interesting journey. And just like how my room is super messy, the production was super messy. And I want to talk about a little bit about my experience, all right? Check it out.
This is not easy. It's not easy, guys. Wait, is this easy?
It never is.
No. It's not, dude. Think twice before you become a director.
It was an absolute disaster, but also very beautiful because I learned a lot of very valuable lessons while I was shooting that film. And let me first start out by saying thank you to everyone who was on the project. I literally went to my film school and tried to get as many, like, just the best of the best. Like, Lord, please let these people be a part of my project. And it was really great. When it came to my crew, I was working with, just some good friends of mine. Shout out to Hensley. Shout out to Dennis. Shout out to Samantha. Shout out to everybody else. There's so many other people. James. So many, right? And we had a decent sized crew. It was pretty awesome. And I enjoyed the experience, but let me tell you, I was so stressed. I was so stressed. The first day of filmmaking, we get there, and I don't remember what specifically the call time was, but it was an early call time, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get there, and I get there a little bit late, which is terrible. It's terrible, terrible. Shame on me. And then people showed up late, and I'm like, oh my goodness. Oh, how are we gonna shoot without our sound guy?
We're an independent filmmaker, so that means we'll do everything.
He's a gaffer, grip, and he's a sound guy.
First AD, second AD.
What? No, I didn't say you were the first AD. He's overstepping himself now. All right,
Hold on. You gotta let them know if you need it. Like, I'm be right there.
It's okay, Hensley. It's okay. I'm exposing Hensley right now.
All right, Hensley. Don't fall asleep on me. I need you.
You cannot afford to be late when you're shooting a production. Everything will go out of whack. Everything will go to the trash. We can't do that shot. We don't have time. We can't be on time.
So, you gotta ask him if we're doing 33 right now.
Are we, Nick,
Yeah.
director, we doing 33? Or?
We're changing the order a bit because we're pushed back schedule.
Literally number one lesson. Number two is be prepared. I prepared a lot in pre-production. I had this crazy storyboard that was so many pages, and I looked over the storyboard. I'm like, nope, we can't do that shot. We can't do that. We can't do that. And I wanted to do all these different shots, make it really cool and cinematic. But fact of the matter is, when you have people that are working on a project that you're not paying, or maybe you're paying for very, very little, you can't keep people there all day. They're going to be like, I want to go home. So you just got to be prepared. You got to know where you're going to be, like when you're going to be there, what you're going to shoot, exactly what you want lighting wise. You got to pre-light. You need to go there the day before, 3 days before, and set up all your lights, figure it out, and just be ready the day of shoot.
Yeah, Nick. So explain to us what we're doing right now.
So right now we're trying to set up a butterfly light. What that is basically it's like a really even light that's gonna come down right near the top, not right overhead like how it is now. We're gonna try and push it back, and it's gonna be a really nice beauty light on our subject here, and that's what we're trying to do.
Number 3 is be ready for anything. Be ready for anything. If a tornado comes in the middle of shooting, like, be ready to just pack up all your gear and run in the car, because you never know when it's going to rain, and especially in Florida. So you really just got to be prepared for this stuff. And there was a time where we were shooting this film and our main actor got injured, and I had to change the script on command. There was a part in the script where Ryder, where he's at the gas station, he sees a lady, and he sees a pretty lady. He's like, hey, what's up, pretty lady? And the pretty lady waves back at him. And then he's caught up in this vision that God gives him that shows him that this girl is going to perish in hell because she's not following Christ. And then she ends up being a prostitute. We see in the later scene that she gets killed. Ryder, who was Jonathan, got there and he injured himself. And we had to change the entire script just to make it so that way he doesn't run in the scene. And he just gets in his car and leaves. And that was the shoot.
Yo, you're trash, man. Don't play GPS.
Low budget filmmaking is all about creating something amazing out of what you have. So sometimes you'll just have a 501 reflector and you'll have your camera and your girlfriend or your very good friend who you tag along and force you to be on the film shoots you're at. Shout out to Jacob. Haha, my good friend. He was acting on the film. He did a little part, God bless you, brother.
Recording.
Scene A, take 19.
And action. No, it's still too high. Put it low. Remember, in doubt, put it low. Just literally just point it.
I think if you do it yourself and he visually sees you, so that lane.
But that's high, no?
Is it in frame?
He's taller than you, but
It is in frame.
How about if you see yourself? I'm gonna flip the monitor around, and I'm not gonna look at the monitor, but you're gonna look at it. Ready? So in your peripheral view, look at this. All right? You see what I mean?
Oh my goodness. If I could add an extra point, the extra point would be gear matters to a certain point. Okay? The right tool can get you really far in production. And literally the best tool you can get is sometimes a multi-tool. Something that doesn't cost $1 million. Sometimes you can have the best gear and you don't know how to use it, and it's a waste. It's a big, fat waste. And that's when gear doesn't matter. When you don't know how to use it, or when you don't need it. When I had a whole suitcase full of lights and I didn't really use them that much.
But I did learn a lot of valuable skills on that last production, and maybe it wasn't so bad. At least, not as bad as my room. Anyways, God's dreams never fail. Keep following Jesus. Prophet of the Last Hour, link in the description. God bless.